Hello, mildly fatigued tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play some Fire Emblem 4 with me, BlueAnkylo. So I promise we will actually play the game soon, but I'm going to have a little chat first, so if you don't want to hear my chat, skip ahead a little bit. I'm sure you can see where I reload this save state and we continue playing. But before I get going, I just want to explain how things are going in Blue Land here at the time of recording. So, I'm getting a little fatigued with the game, and it's not totally the game's fault, partially due to my own, recording schedule. If I haven't mentioned before, I think I said I was sick for like a month, I had a big bad flu, and luckily I recorded quite a lot in advance, which is kind of how I tend to do things, but that was good, so I didn't run out of videos for you guys, so, you know, thumbs up, that worked out. Nice to have a bit of a reserve. And, you know, I'm trying to get back in the game, and that's all fine. I still enjoy it and everything, but it's so long. Like, we're at episode... Oh, geez. Let me look it up. Let me actually look it up live. Let's see. Let's play... Sorry, this is really professional. So at the time of recording, I think the last episode was 74? Maybe? That's the last one I numbered. There might be some more that I've recorded, but I didn't already switch over to the correct title. We're at least 75 episodes in, perhaps more. And there's a fair bit more to go. I don't think we're going to crack 100. I think we'll be done before we hit 100, but it's a long series, and I have been making these like 1-hour episodes each, so we're already at like an 80-hour game. That's insane, and I don't feel like I've been going super slow. You know, I've been doing a fair amount of like super speed and, you know, using save states to reload rather than restart from the beginning of a chapter. I don't know, I mean, I play fairly carefully, I suppose, but for a first-time player, I don't think you'd be able to go a whole lot faster, unless you're just throwing your units to slaughter and not really thinking about it. So anyway, I'm not trying to complain too much, other than to say that this is taking a little bit longer than I originally planned, and it's I would say it's a downside of the game. Like, I think this is a really good game, and I will give, like, you know, final review once we get to the end of it, but I think it goes on a little too long. I'm not sure how they could have split it up better, but some of these maps are just huge, and you spend a lot of time just traveling between castles with your entire army. Like, part of it is probably, like, your armies are larger than normal. Like, normal Fire Emblem and Shining Forest style games generally give you, like, 10, maybe 12 units max per map. This game, you can just deploy everybody, so you might as well deploy everybody, and that gets you to, I don't know, what is it? It's like 20-something per chapter? I haven't really counted, but it's a lot larger than normal anyway. So there's a lot more movement, and there's a lot of characters that we never use. So I kind of feel like I'm spending a lot of time moving, I don't know, pick someone that we never use, right? Like, Shannon, you know, cool dude, doesn't have a horse, doesn't have a Pegasus or a Wyvern, so we almost, like, how many times has he attacked this entire Let's Play? Maybe half a dozen, maybe 10 times? And he does have, like, legendary sword. He's super strong, but I almost never use him because there's nothing for him to do. So anyway, I'm feeling a little bit discouraged, and without going on for too much longer, if I sound a little bit out of it, I apologize. I am trying to, you know, keep things entertaining and interesting, but we're kind of at that point in the series where I just kind of want to get to the end. So if that comes across in the next few recordings, that's what it is. But the option was for me to just stop playing and move on to the next Let's Play, and that would be dumb, because we'd be, you know, 90% of the way through. Also, I'm pretty sure this intro is different depending on what save files you've got. I have a fairly... I think I read something about this, but yeah, they add different opening scenes depending on how far into the game you've got, and I think there's new ones even after you beat the game, and maybe get like an A rank and they beat the game, and they show you even newer scenes. Anyway, that's all. Let's just get back to work, right? Alright, future tubers, if you're watching and you skipped, now is the time to get back to listening. You skipped 4 minutes of me just rambling on about stuff. It's important, but, you know, it's fine. You don't have to listen. So last episode, it's been about a week since I played. I've been doing live streams and stuff and trying to plan out my next big game. Last time we fought the first round with Arvis, actually, or not Arvis, sorry, his son. Oh, I forget his name. It's so bad. The main villain, right? Deirdre and, like, Julian or something? I feel like that might have been it. Look, it's probably on my walkthrough. Julius, not Julian. There we go. So we were going to fight him, but he's, like, super overpowered and stuff, and we've really got no way of beating him. So luckily, we took down Ishtar, his, I guess, girlfriend, and I think that's the second time, or maybe even third time we smacked her around. That was fine. And things have actually been going pretty well. I just need to not mess up here. Unfortunately, you know, we didn't have our where's our restore staff? Way down here? Yeah, this is... I definitely messed up Lana by returning her, and this is part of what's making this map drag on ever so long, is by returning her back to base, she wasn't around to do stuff, and I kind of wanted her up here, because, you know, people kept getting put to sleep. And, yeah, okay. So there's been some of that. Other than that, though, we're pretty much ready to start marching towards Miletos, which is... Well, it's not like this is the capital of the Empire. This is the island to the south of Chalfie, which is where Sigurd is from. So this is a little island, not really directly connected to Granvale and the rest of, you know, all the little kingdoms we've been walking around. So anyway, let's just have a quick look at what I need to not forget about. First up, oh, Julius is still... Did I not save the game? Oh, that's good. I was just testing stuff out, wasn't I? That's great. Maybe this is it. Hold on. Maybe this was it. Yeah, this is it. I had it. Save state number 2. I was just looking at stuff. Alright. Never mind. We're fine, right? Nobody's dead. I'm really sorry, guys. I just haven't played in a while, and I left it at a weird position. Yeah, Julius. Yeah, here I am talking about, like, Julius and Ishtar. Everyone's, like, yelling at me. Blue, they're right there. What are you talking about? Julius. Alright, but second save state was fine. Like I said, guys, it's been a while. Alright. Just enjoy the music. You know, just relax. So we've got a Fenrir long-range mage. Another Fenrir long-range mage. And then a super healer, Jormungandr, Dark Bishop. This should be no big deal, right? Like, how far can they even shoot? They can, okay, like, someone's gonna take a hit here. I think we flew everybody over here to kill Ishtar. That was the idea. And I think was it actually just Fee with the Brave Lance that just smacked her upside the head? Like, Fee was just having none of her nonsense. So that was cool. Fee will probably be in a position to kill the Loctirian Dark Mage next turn. And we'll figure things out from there. Alright, so let's just move people up. It's safe to move all the way up to these guys. So who's the most important? Like, what do I need anything special to beat this guy? I mean, it'd be nice if we had someone with light magic. You might notice someone's missing from our group. Would be nice. There is a story going on, don't forget. I can't remember which Dark Mage. Might have been Zaga, might have been someone else. They kidnapped Deirdre at the beginning of this chapter and restored her memories. So now she remembers all about how terrible her brother is. But they also kidnapped her, and where's our main hero? We got a horse these days, right? Seliph. You know, we don't know what's going on. Seliph is kind of like one of those heroes that's just charging on through blindly. Like, his dad had a plan. He was a little bit, I don't know, haphazard. He just sort of rushed in. Seliph, I don't think he even knows what's going on. He's just like, whatever, man. Said he's telling me one thing, and said his dad Lewin's telling me another thing, and it's just crazy stuff going on everywhere. Anyway, that's my interpretation of the plot. We're gonna move Altina into position to maybe do something. We're gonna move Johan, whatever. Johan's not gonna move too far up. In fact, these guys are kind of more my backups, Johan and Finn. Seti, probably more useful. He can, like, heal. Oh yeah, I still got 1 silence and 1 sleep left. Those are good stuff. That's some good spells there. Alright, Ares is pretty awesome. I do like this guy. That's, he's one of the very few characters that didn't have a parent in the first game. That we controlled, anyway. Anyway, these are all those foot units that never get any action. I'm just talking about Shannon and Ulster and all these guys. They're actually really strong. Like, I think, probably Larcy in specific, I would say she's a candidate to be the strongest swordmaster that I've seen in a Fire Emblem game. And it's unfortunate she doesn't get a lot of action But I don't know if I've ever seen a Swordmaster as powerful as her, because she's got, like, great skills, Astra and Sol, which are both really, really good. I mean, normally you get Pursuit automatically in other games, but Adept is a bonus that, generally that's a special skill, Nihil's a special skill, Astra, like, these are all really good. She's got, you know, A-rank sword, sure, whatever. But she capped her skill, her speed, her defense is enough, and her strength is as high as a Swordmaster ever gets, unless you're playing Three Houses, basically. Or some game where they raise the caps even higher, but that's the traditional cap. Generally, 30 stat is as high as it gets, so... Anyway, I actually quite like the characters in this game, like the superhero blooded characters. Like, you know, the idea is, right, like, all these characters have holy blood, and that makes them really strong, and I think that's actually really neat. Like, it's well done. I believe I got everyone to fall in love already, so I don't really need to worry about love points. I was trying to make sure, because there's one more chapter, so I want to make sure we've got a little bit of money for the last couple, you know, sorting of inventories, but we've got some items to sell, some things to pick up that I just didn't want to do mid-chapter because, well, it's just too much. Like, we've got a magic ring, we got a Bolganone tome, we got a couple things to sort out. Alright. But yeah, more importantly, we gotta clear this map. So let's just keep going. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a little bit out of it. I'll try to speed things up where I can, just so we don't start lagging. Alright, so this is Fenrir, right? 24% to hit on Arthur isn't that scary. Like, it only does 18 damage if it hits him. That's nothing, right? I'm pretty sure you could send Arthur in solo. He'd probably kill them all without any trouble. Right, and we save every chapter. Oh, that's so nice. You know, I've been playing in my own time. I've been playing some other Fire Emblem games. Like, I'll talk about it later, but I'm playing some Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. Those are my first ever Fire Emblem games. So my first ever replay just on my own time, and I actually am quite enjoying them. But they're a lot different anyway. No save games every turn. Alright, so can Altina just one-shot this guy with a javelin? The answer is no. Even if she hits him twice. But he can't counter, so Fee could just walk over and finish him off. She could use the experience. Fee does not need the experience. Seliph actually might be more important to get him level capped. But I got a feeling that I'm going to need Seliph to defeat Julian, because that's kind of where we're headed, right? So I'd like this guy to be as strong as we can get. Oh, it's the same amount of damage. Okay, well, what we'll do then is Altina... This guy can't counterattack in less than 3 range, I believe. Unless he's got a different tone. Like, it is interesting. I think this is like the only game where enemies can switch their weapons. Oh, of course, Adept. You can always count on Adept to proc when you don't need it, or a cost. It's very hard to set up kills in this game, to be honest. Because there's a lot of skills like this that... Or this, like she could have got a crit or an Adept that would guarantee her a kill. If she didn't get anything, though, then she would have left him alive. Anyway, standard problem, no big deal. I guess we could dance someone over to get the other kill, though, so that's probably what we'll do. So we'll plan a dance out, sort of... Can't stand on that tile. We'll just dance from here, I guess, 3 tiles. So I definitely want Seliph to try to get a kill. And Fee can kind of be backup, because she can fly over there for sure. And I think Arthur is also probably... Well, I could have him go after the boss, just without needing to dance it, basically. Let's see. So Jormungand... It hits pretty hard, but it's not very accurate. Does the boss have any secret skills? You should always remember to check enemy skills, so... Now, Jormungand's heavy, right? Yeah, 12 weight, so he's only got 6 attack speed, so he's never going to double us. We're always going to double him. We might be able to get away with a more powerful spell here. I have to be careful, though. Like, if we could die in 2 hits, right? 31 damage, yeah. So if we get hit twice, we're dead. So what we could do, and I rarely do these tricks, but I could, instead of attacking, just wait, and then the boss will attack Arthur, and 1 hit won't kill him, kind of logic. We do a lot more damage with Thorin. Sorry. Throat is still giving me a little bit of trouble. I'm not super happy about Hellfire. I'll just stick with Wind for now. It gives him better dodge, basically. And yeah, we'll just wait here. I don't do this too often, but it is a good strategy. I think we'll bring Leaf up. He can do anything, man. Leaf is so strong. Oh, come on. As soon as I start to record, come on, throat. There's also Seti, who's practically invincible. I've got a lot of super strong. Oh, Ares is like even lower level. Wow. Okay. Sorry. I'm just like, you know, I'd like to get people to level cap soon, and certain characters are more important. Seliph and Ares with their legendary weapons kind of need to get more experience if I want them to be maxed on their stats. Although, we did talk about it not too long ago for you guys, who has hit their stat caps or not. Maybe Ares can do some chip damage here. With the Light Brand. It's actually weapon advantage, right? Because light beats dark, or maybe. I don't really know for sure. Anyway, this is fine, and I think it's harder for him to get a kill here accidentally. Oh yeah, and then this animation we're going to speed through because, you know, just enough. Alright, first level up of the session. 1 HP. Yes! That's what I'm looking for. Friggin' Ares. He definitely has room to grow. And he gets 1 HP. Alright, Seliph. Go put this guy out of his misery. You'll definitely be faster than him, so nothing to worry about. Fenrir's so heavy. No counters. Also crits. Fine. Alright, Seliph, you gotta show up Ares. The other legendary swordman, horseman. 2 HP and 1 resistance. Well, the resistance actually might be worth it, so we'll see. It is possible that having more resistance on Seliph will save his life, but that was 2 very, very poor level ups, so not happy. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be a bridge over here. There's got to be a way forward, so there's no villages up here to rescue. I'm assuming there's going to be one more army, and yeah, there's a no-fly zone up here, so I'm just going to keep Fee out of the way, but somewhere she can strike if we need to. And I'll just keep moving people over, basically. Because I'm pretty sure this is not the end of the game. Or the end of, well, it's not the end of the game, and it's not the end of the chapter, either. We're gonna speed through stuff like healing animations, for sure. Send Seti up. Right, he's not gonna use it. Oh! Well, that's fine. Who is... Arthur gets support from Fee, so I should have actually left her 3 tiles away from him. Okay, there's a lot of little mini optimizations, let's call them, that I've sort of slacked out on a little bit. Keeping siblings adjacent and lovers within 3 squares or adjacent, certainly all good things to do. Just putting the less useful characters out of the way a little bit. Dermot's pretty awesome. It's mostly because he has a brave sword. There is kind of a bad habit I get into where I consider a character good or bad based on whether or not I gave them good weapons. And I chose to give them good weapons, so it's not totally their fault if they're sucky, if I never gave them a brave sword. You know, I think Patty would have been a pretty good combat unit if I gave her a brave sword. Pretty good speed, pretty good strength, she'd hit pretty hard. But I didn't give her any, so... But I do stand by my general decisions to give, you know, mounted units priority for the best weapons, because they get the most use out of them, right? Like, a foot unit is only going to get to use their weapons a couple times per map. Horse unit can use it quite a lot more. Might save someone else's life, you know. Alright, here we go. So, this was my super huge strategy. You've been cursed with such a poor fate. Seriously though, like, Arthur doesn't have too much to worry about here. I mean, it'd be nice if he had not gotten hit, but it's fine. Wow, we missed our 82. Twice! Oh yeah, don't forget how the random numbers work in this game. Again, I'm kind of used to the more modern games where 82% is almost 99%, like, it's almost always kind of thing, with the 2 random number system. Wow, Arthur, that was really disappointing. Alright, well, we better make sure this guy goes dead. So how do we want to kill him? Level 27, so it's good XP. Again, I could try to feed it to one of my heroes. Definitely don't want to get the kill on someone who doesn't even need it. Let's see how Leaf does for a little bit of, maybe not a kill, but just some damage. 23 times 2 would not be a kill. The enemy can barely hit him with a Slim Sword. Slim Sword is really good. Like, this might be one of the better Slim Swords in all the Fire Emblems. Of course, he gets a crit, so he kills him. Just can't help himself, Leaf. He's trying to save this kill for Seliph. Oh, Bonfroy, forgive me! Oh well, Leaf is good. We'll get him level cap. It's no big deal. I mean, there's another chapter, I believe. As long as there's an arena on the next chapter, anyone that's around level 28 or so can definitely get to the... Like, I guess I shouldn't be worrying about getting people to level 30 right now. I should just be trying to get everyone to, like, level 27 or 28. Anyway, let's seize it up and see what happens. Maybe we'll rescue somebody. Looks like we're too late, Seliph. The kids are already gone. I thought we rescued all the kids. Maybe there's more. I'm guessing they're well on their way to Granville. Blast it! Not again! Now, I hate to admit it, but I doubt we could have gotten here soon enough either way. Well, we probably could have sent Fee in a little quicker. Now then, Fee is like your daughter, isn't she? He's never even said hello to her. It sounds like they're just finishing up repairs on the Miletos Strait Bridge. Ready to move on to Chalfie? Oh, Chalfie, my father's homeland. So it is. I'm betting the citizens there will be even happier to see you than usual. Let's not let them wait any longer. Indeed, everyone, move out. Onward to Chalfie. Liberation. I almost want to play Ogre Battle again. I preferred Ogre Battle sound effects just a little bit. Alright, the bridge will be fixed anytime. Let's just get some people over here. I don't know if it's going to be a bridge defense. Also, I should heal up. Healing, healing, healing. We're going to use some... Oh, you know what? So cool. Arthur and Fee sitting on a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. But actually, she can just fly around and heal them, which is pretty sweet. Now, it probably won't be a full heal, but... actually not bad. She's got, 15 magic's not that bad. That's more than I was expecting. Alright, cool. Alright, Ares, you've got Lean. She's a little bit further back. She'll probably just be dancing people closer. But yeah, like I want to have lots of people nearby, so if we, Nana and, Leaf. Yeah, Leaf is over here. Man, I wish the sprites were a little bit more identifiable, I guess. Like, part of the trouble I have is there's so many units, especially, like, mounted paladin-style units, that it gets really tricky to remember, like, which one's which. If you understand. I mean, you guys have been watching all along, too. Like, do you know who everybody is just by looking? Some of them, Fee, people with unique sprites, like Fee and Altina, no problem. But, if you share a horse and the only, like, okay... Look at Nana and Ares. How am I supposed to tell them apart? I guess he's got a helmet on and she's got long hair, but everything else is identical. At least Lester has a bow. Alright, I'm trying to rag on the game too much. Really, I'm not trying to go overboard. Alright, Johan is supposed to be by Larcy. Also, kind of one of my worst units. I think he's the worst mounted unit I've got. In Generation 2. He's still better than, I would say he's better than, the first two, the green and red calves, whatever their names were. I don't even remember their names anymore. Noish and, Alec and Noish, were that the two of them? I don't know. They're not that important. Tinny's kind of stuck. I think I'll dance her forward, because she's really strong. She's just limited by her lack of horse. Like, Tinny is very good. I mean, this is a weird game. It's like everybody in this game is super strong. Like, there's very few weak characters. The worst characters are already, like, really good for other games, so... Oh yeah, I was trying to get Carpra leveled up as well, to level 20 so we could promote him this chapter. My only unpromoted character. Alright, there we go. We're making some progress. Maybe we can finish the chapter today, we'll see. I'd like to. Meanwhile, in Chalfie. Ah, Bishop Palmark, Your Grace, I need you to escort these children to safety. Come again? You're, setting them free? Indeed, more of Julius's minions from Valhalla will be here at any moment. You need to move, and quickly. Yes, of course, thank you, Your Majesty, thank you. I also wish to entrust you with this. Hold a moment, isn't this... Once, long ago, you were a confidant to Sigurd, were you not? You already know what to do. Yes, sire. Now go, protect the children with your life. Father. Julia, I beg your forgiveness. For all the misery I've wrought, you must hate me so. That's not true. It doesn't matter what happened, Father. Not even for a moment have I hated you. To me, you've always been one of the kindest men I've ever known. No, I'm a fool. I've been a fool from the outset. All this time, I've been Manfroy's puppet. When I finally saw the strings he was pulling, it was too late. I was powerless to do a thing. I'd already given the Empire to Julius, the embodiment of Loptyr, the Dark God. He took the love of my life from me, and you are next. Mother sacrificed herself for me. She gave the last of her strength to ensure I made it as far away from Julius as possible. Now you're like 5 feet away from him a minute ago. The only reason you're alive now is because Julius is kind of incompetent. I think the trauma must have wiped my memory, and if Lewin hadn't found me. But just knowing that Julius did this to his own mother, now I remember, I almost wish I didn't. It hurts so much. Oh, Julia. We have so much more to talk about. I wish we could, but time is short. You are in grave danger so long as you stay here. Run. With Bishop Palmark, please. I think not, Arvis. The only place Lady Julia is going is back with me to Velthamer. Now, I do believe His Imperial Majesty should keep to Prince Julius's orders. That is, unless you want your dear daughter to meet the axe. How dare you, Manfroy? You address your Emperor. How dare you seek to use my daughter as a common bargaining chip? So you still feebly cling to your titles and thrones, do you? Your time has long passed, Arvis. You and this world belong to Prince Julius. Unless you wish to know pain beyond the ken of mortal men, still your tongue and obey your new liege without question. It's almost a pity your heroics are for naught. Every last child you freed shall be a festering corpse before the day is done. Father! Julia, I'm sorry. Julius's thugs are too powerful. I cannot protect you. All I can do is give you this. The circlet once belonged to Deirdre. This. Only it could possibly save you. Enough! We leave at once, Julia. Father, oh. Well, some character development for Arvis after all this time. I mean, he did kill Sigurd. And basically our entire army at the end of Gen 1. Come along, children, hurry! But there's nowhere to go, sir. The dark priests are right behind us. We're gonna die. Be at peace. All will be well. Lord Seliph will be here at any moment to rescue us. Boy, they got a lot of confidence in someone who hasn't played this game in a week. Have faith in the Crusaders, children. Right. Oh, good thing I put people in range of the reinforcements. Does anyone die? We could have a game over right here. 6% to hit. Very, very low odds. But I did put myself a little bit too close. I'm glad my flyers were mostly out of range of the archers. Okay, don't die. Are you friggin' kidding me, game? Oh, no. Well, that was really cheap. I mean, I was expecting reinforcements, but I didn't think they would get an immediate turn before I would get to move my guys. It's like an ambush reinforcement. That's really rude. Oh, it's a good thing there's a save every turn, isn't there? All right. Holy smokes. I am not saving that. Well, this is definitely a good choke point, but the only way these people are going to get saved is if I can fly some people over there. And that's going to be Altina and Fee. So there is no possible way we break through this choke point in, like, however many turns we've got. Holy smokes. Alright, well, see, good thing this is what you get watching live, guys. I'm gonna try to go real quick this time, don't worry. Autosave. Alright. Oh, we have to kill the boss again? Sorry, everybody. I could cut the video and split everything up, but that's no fun. So what did I do last time? I think Leaf just killed him with a crit. Is there anyone else that maybe could not kill him with a crit? I don't really want to use Mistletoe. I mean, I'm hoping to get the kill with Seliph here, so... Alright. Ares gets hit this time, and then... Good. Doesn't actually get the kill. So I'm not going to put people past, like, the tree line this time around. And then, now that we sort of know where people need to go... This is what happens when you know the game, rather than not knowing the game. Now I can, like, preemptively head towards the kids a little bit quicker. I still think I want Seliph. Well, he's actually not the most important person to get the level ups. Is there anyone like level 25 that counts? Oifi, Patty, Tinny. Yeah, most people are actually pretty well leveled at this point. If Tinny can kill the boss, though, I might do that. 21 damage. Assuming she doubles, she kills him. If we go with El Thunder, it's also 21 damage, so El Wind. Then I can dance her out of the way and still seize this turn, basically. Assuming she gets the kill. This is only because we were talking about... She must have got an adept there, actually. We're just talking about trying to make sure, you know, you spread around your experience half smartly. She didn't even get a level up anyway. Alright, so we're gonna move, like... a little bit more cautiously this time to the left. Although I'm not going to fuss. I'm going to try to go a little bit faster than last time. Seeing as you're watching this for the second time now. Alright, Finn's going to hang out there. Arthur still needs to get healed. I didn't keep someone to heal you this time. Why don't we just have Seti do it? I'm kind of missing a couple healers as well. So... like, it shouldn't be a surprise that we're a little bit behind schedule for healing, because these guys are so far away. Carpra and Lana, I think. Also, this is definitely not good for Seliph support bonuses to not have his wife around. But we'll figure it out. Alright, Dermot's pretty strong. Put him up here. Larcy can... This is fine. Yeah, we're not going to be able to dance as much... Probably not as many people this time around. I say that. Alright, speeding through. So this is good for Tinny. Although I definitely don't want her up... Well, no, I don't think the enemies are going to be able to move this far down. We should be okay. Alright, Ulster doesn't even have a girlfriend. Lester... Let's just get him over to the open area. Favel doesn't get a girlfriend. I'll probably have very little use out of Favel. You know, Favel's not even that bad. Again, really high strength. His speed kind of sucks, I'll give you that. But legendary weapons, you know, it's pretty good. Alright, we're not going to read it this time. Everyone's moved. Let's just speed through this super quick. Alright, look at that. Way faster. We're exactly where we were a minute ago. Actually only took like 4 minutes. Okay. So it looks like these guys won't actually start attacking us until we get someone in range. And we definitely don't want to put Altina into range of Archer. Oddly enough, I thought, wasn't there a ring? Maybe we never got it. If you could get the Nihil skill on a ring or a weapon, I wonder if that's on her sword. I wonder if the Gable has that. But anyway, if you can get Nihil, then the Archer super effective won't work on flyers. I'm not sure if that's possible to get Nihil on a weapon or a ring, but anyway, we don't have one, so. For now, we're just going to fly these guys to the right. I'm just going to check these Dark Mages to see what they've got. A lot of Jormunganding. Okay, so no long range, just... If we want to save these kids, I'm assuming we're going to have to kill maybe this pack of Dark Mages. So let's keep moving over. We're going to try to keep them out of range, so I don't want to, like, activate anything early. And we'll figure things out. One combo that's good here is Altina could take some damage, and then Fee could heal her. And Fee will be 22 resistance. She does not take very much damage from them, although Altina would take a fair bit more with 2 resistance. Alright. So, how do we want to crack open this ball of blacks? A lot of Brave Bows, apparently. 32 damage Brave Bows, 31 damage Brave Lances. Okay. Then we've got Commander Baron. I haven't seen a Baron in a while, so that's kind of nice. Got some more Pavice. 2 stars. We've got some Elfires. That's nothing to worry about. Lightning, I think. We'll just crush them. No big deal. We got Physic. And yeah, 2 more of the worst tier 2 elemental magic you can get. A Sleep Staff. Okay, that's gonna hurt a little bit. It'd be nice, again, we're not too far off, but if Lana was a little bit closer, you know, then we could definitely not worry about the Sleep Staff. Then we've got another brigade of the Rotten Ritter. These guys are the ones that, we've seen them a couple times, I think. They've been shooting down Pegasus Knights for a long time. So they have another 2-star commander with no skills. Much weaker than in the past. We've definitely killed most of these guys. So they've only got silver weapons. Basically a silver weapon of each type. Axe, bow, lance. Maybe no swords. They don't even have the best silver weapon. And then another healer. Ooh, long range. There we go. Keep your eye on that. So long range meteors, a little bit scary. That's 5 meteors. That's pretty scary. 32 damage times 5. And then finally, Arvis, the Emperor, with the Val Flame. We never fought him, so we're gonna go get revenge. Holy smokes, look at those stats. 40 resistance, 40 defense. I don't even know how we're gonna hurt him yet. But anyway, we're gonna go get revenge eventually for Sigurd, right? That's the plan here. We're gonna kill this jerk. Even if it turns out his son is worse. He still threw Sigurd to the wolves. He plotted against him and worked with the Dark Priests to basically kill Sigurd's father and invade Isaac and all this nonsense. So yeah, no surrender, I guess. I'm just looking for someone who has enough defense that I'm happy throwing them to the death. I guess, you know, Lester would be pretty good if we want to pull with Lester on that square. No one else can attack that square. Lester should be able to get the counter kill 2 tiles south of the bridge, assuming he can make it. He can, definitely. He'll be fine with the Brave Bow. 2 tiles south? Yes, just 1 above the path. Alright, and then we'll try to put someone... We'll give him, like, the charm and support bonuses, basically. So, that'll be how we pull this group. Should be fine. Seliph within 3 tiles. And then... Nana? There she is. She's got charm. I remember what I'm doing. And the other one... Was it Leaf? No, Leaf doesn't have charm. It's like Dermot or something. Totally is Dermot. I could be selling off some Bolganones in the town here and having them picked up by one of my mages, but I'm not gonna... I'll do that later. Alright, so we don't want to be too overly aggressive here, but I definitely want people closer than not close at all. Oh, we should also heal up, if I can. Where's my healer? So we could use... Arthur actually can't heal. He's one of the few mages with no healing. Few promoted mages that never learned healing, I guess. So why don't we just move Seti up to that? This will be fine. I think he's... We've got basically Seti... I guess Leaf could have healed. Yeah, never forget about Leaf. Anybody else, maybe? Leaf is just so weird. It's like Lacheese or Requisite or whatever we're calling her. Just the ability to do everything is really unusual. I don't think I've ever seen... I think that's a pretty unique class, right? Like, has this ever happened again in the history of Fire Emblem, where you've got a character that can just do literally everything in the game? Don't worry, Larcy Johan is here. And Leaf... I'll put him a little bit closer, I guess. Let's just get him some baby experience, it's fine. He'll be level 30 in no time, nothing to worry about. Get some experience for our dancer, Tinny. Kinda want Tinny up front. I want Arthur up front. Well, Arthur, he's good for, you know, attacking someone and then cantoing away if it's not safe. So we're a little bit kind of squishy here. You know, it's a little bit hard. Maneuvering is going to be a little bit interesting. That's the truth of it. It might have been better to leave my non-mounted units back out of the way so my mounted units could attack and then canto away, but look, it's more fun if you just ride by the... How is it? You lead by the seat of your pants, or... I'm really good with sayings. That's my main channel perspective here. But let's see if Lester is the right choice. So, 9% accuracy on the Rotten Ritter armor bowman. Lester indeed opens with a crit and then kills. So, good for him. Alright, no one else is going to be able to attack, I don't think, so let's just speed through. Okay, so yeah, I was correct. The Dark Mages have begun their assault. I definitely don't want to attack them while we're in range of the meteors, so we're going to stay out of range for another turn. Well, I say that. I wonder if I could lure one down, the one that's up front. I bet you this will work. And... oh, this is when she needs the javelin. Unfortunately. I mean, what are we looking at? 114 hit rate, 34 damage. If he hits her, it's 12 damage. Her evade will be pretty good. You probably have like a 50-50 chance to hit her. Actually, he might have bet... because she won't actually get a, she'll have weapon triangle disadvantage, whatever you want to call it, the magic disadvantage. So she has, you can see there, sorry. You can totally see if I don't click it. She'll have 69 avoid, so 120 minus 69, but then he'll get plus 20 for, I believe, dark weapon advantage. She'd have better avoid with the slim sword. Would I rather... do I care about the counterattack? Basically, almost 30% better avoid, but no counter. I think she's just going to be killing them with her Brave Lance, honestly, so not taking damage right now might be the better play. And then I'm just going to keep Altina nearby to start sniping people next turn. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this setup. Hopefully this guy takes the bait. That basically keeps them away from Paul Mark. And it'll be a little bit easier for us to save the kids. Okay, meanwhile, I guess the main thing is to not pull the mages or the cavalry at the same time as we're trying to kill all these guys. I mean, there's probably a way to push through. Man, like, Larcy could just tear these guys up, but then I can't get her out, basically, right? She would just crush this guy. Sure would be nice to get some value, but I think it's smarter to just fight one with, like, Leaf and then get out of the way, and then just leave someone blocking this tile, basically. It'd be nice if we could kill the commander. So, these guys, just so I know, right? 6 move, where does it say? 5 moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can attack one tile below the boss. And this guy can make it... assuming no one is standing on these tiles, he can make it all the way to this tile to shoot. But if these guys go first, they'll block up the tiles in the way. But yeah, I don't really want to activate these guys, so... I guess we do this the slow and boring way. It is kind of boring, I'll give you that. Alright. I convinced myself to do it the lazy way. Well, it's not really lazy, it's just, you guys know. Also, you need to actually do enough damage to kill them here. Well, you're not very good at thunder magic, are you? So, basically, no matter what I choose, we're going to need an adept or a crit. So... Man, this Slim Sword is taking a lot of beating. That's only 16 damage. So we want to take a more powerful weapon. Yeah, this is fine. If we get a crit or an adept, I think we'll still get the kill. I didn't do the math, but I was pretty sure 3 hits would win. So there you go. Leaf gets to 30. 2 HP and a skill. Alright, well, I think his caps roll 27, so let's make some space up front. So there you go. That's going to be Leaf's final stats. I think strength, skill, speed are all maxed out. So, you know, can't complain. I think actually the maximum HP in this game is 80. So he got pretty close to that, although the odds of actually hitting that, I'm sure, are very tiny. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe Arthur could kill the boss? Because getting his support out of the way would be quite nice. He's got a Silver Lance, so he can't counter. That'd be 28 damage. I mean, almost certainly times 2, right? 4 attack speed. Even though the Barons can use everything, which is crazy. Barons that are basically Master Knights on feet. He can't... He doesn't have any magic, so... Oh, there you go. 40 damage times 2 with Thoron. Unless we get unlucky and miss. Alright. This will just even things out a little bit better. 75 HP. This guy is... Oh, he might get his shield. He does have like a 30% chance to just block every attack. So... There it is. Oh, I was hoping we'd get like an adept or something. I don't even know if he's got it. Alright, well, I tried. It was a good idea. Yeah, no ability for extra attacks there. Alright, well... I mean, I'd still prefer to kill the boss. It's possible if I kill all his underlings, he'll run back and just reinforce them, which would suck. I could send Tinny, but it seems like a bad idea. Maybe Lester could still pick him off? With a... Well, the Brave Bow is actually killer anyway. Yeah, we'll be fine. Brave Bow will do it. Brave Bow can do anything. Except break Big Guard. Come on, Lester. Dang it, 3 tinks? We must have had an accost? How are we getting so many attacks? This is like 7, 8. Alright, we got a crit on the 8th attack. That's the first time the charge/accost skill has ever helped us in my entire time playing this game. So there you go, guys. Accost actually helped. The boss had a ridiculous number of guards. Like, it's only a 30% chance, and he got... Well, what? He would have died in 2 hits, and it took 8 hits to kill him. 8 shots, I think. So that really was kind of surreal there. Alright. So just keep an eye on the range of that guy. If we attack, we have to move back to these tiles. That's fine. I wouldn't mind killing another one if we could pull it off safely. Does Nana have... She's, like, good in melee, but... If I move her up there... 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably want to get Tinny out of the way. I think we're going to need a little bit more space here. As much as I was hoping to use Tinny... I think... Oh, that's not going to do very much. Well, it's not bad, but that's basically our Nosferatu, whatever you want to call it. The drain HP. We only got 10 uses of it, so... I mean, Seliph could go in there and flame it. He could flame on. It's not going to do very much damage. Bolts? So we can just do all the ranged magic. I'm not super worried, but they do have Brave Lances, you know, 31 damage times 2 attacks. I have to be a little bit careful who I position down here. So I basically need someone with some defense in these 2 tiles to block this guy from moving down. And if the archer... Well, the archer can't get... Well, we're getting hit by the Brave Bow, maybe, and 1 Brave Lance each, theoretically. So that is a fair amount of damage. We could try something like this. I think we should try to kill one of the Brave Lance guys, if I can set it up. We've got all these magic swords. This is a bad idea. He's, because he's a sword cav, he'll have weapon... Well, I could have equipped the Iron Lance, but he's got weapon triangle disadvantage to the Brave Lance if I need to get hit by it. So it'd be better for someone like... Someone with a lot of defense and an axe or something to take the hit. How is, old Johann doing anyway? 23 defense? That's the spirit. From here, 1, 2, 1, 2, maybe? Maybe. You know what? I was just talking about how I hardly ever use this guy. There you go, Johann. Just throw an axe at him. Beautiful. Good job, buddy. And he's in position. Alright, so he's... Actually, I should have changed his weapon, because that slows him down a lot. Not enough to get doubled, but that's technically a mistake. We can perhaps fix that. Do I want to do any more attacks here? I mean, I'm pretty sure he can survive, right? 23 defense. So that's 9, 18 if he gets hit twice, and... Basically, he's taking 9 damage every hit, 4 times. As long as he doesn't get doubled, which I'm going to try to fix here in a second. That doesn't kill him. It's close, but it doesn't kill him. So I think Finn... Oh, that's right, you can't trade equip in this game. Oh, I messed that up. Well, you know. We can still give him Nana support bonuses. I guess Seliph has got an awful lot of... He's got an awful lot of defense. So we'll put him with a Slim Lance. So no weapon disadvantage. We'll get Finn a little bit out of the way. Put Nana a little bit closer. Just get some healing XP here. Dermot staying here for weapon XP. Everyone else is fine. Just keep it nearby. Actually, if I move Larcy up, she gives her support bonus to Johann. That'll help him out a little bit. That's their lover support bonus. I think it's another... I forget if it's 10 or 20% more evasion and hit, but it adds to all the charm and everything else. So many ways to get extra stats in this game. Very good for min-maxers, you know, optimizing. I know I didn't really use lean for anything that time around. Alright. Oh yeah, let's keep these guys moving. I think we'll do like one more turn. I can't believe it's already almost an hour-long video. But it is already almost over. And I don't think we're going to be, like, we'd have a very long episode if I had to fight all the way to Chalfie on this episode. I don't think we'd make it. But we can test out a couple of our plans. Let's see if this works. I got big plans. Grand strategies. Alright, so they went for Seliph. I guess because he can't counter, which is totally fine. He would only take 10 damage. He's got more than enough HP. This is fine. So this is actually pretty much safe, I think. I wish I had not left the hand axe equipped. Because I think we could have had his Brave Lance down to almost 0% hit rate, and we would have done a lot more damage on the counter if we had our Brave Axe equipped. But it's fine. This is nothing to worry about. Alright, and they took the bait. One of them went after Fee. 37%. That's about what I figured. Hopefully she dodges. Nope. But I mean, we can check out in a second here if the wind sword counter would have been worth anything. I bet you it would have done very little damage, though. Alright, haven't messed up yet. So just for interest, this would have done maybe 30 damage if it had both connected, which they probably would have. But I'm assuming we can just kill him with the Brave Lance anyway, right? Yes. So it would not have really helped, and at least we had a slightly better chance to dodge that attack. So she can one-round these guys without anything to worry about. No counter. Although I should have paid attention to their move range. Probably 5, right? Plus the roads, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She might get hit. I don't want her to get hit again. Yeah. I know we have to be careful here. Like, we can't waste too much time. But, she dies in 4 more. Like, she dies in 4 more hits, basically. Which is, you know, 4 more enemies, so. I don't think we've got enough move to attack and get out of the way. Plus, I don't know if this is a great idea anyway, just to look at the numbers. Assuming we're faster, we could kill, but we take a lot of damage. We would definitely take a lot of damage in return. The Javelin is 18, so that puts her at 4 attack speed, which isn't that impressive. But it's still faster than these guys. I mean, the other option would be to run in there with a Gay Bulg and try to one-shot them, which might work. Yeah, we could just one-shot them. No counter there. But do we have enough movement to get away? We'd only have 2 more squares. 1, 2, and then 3 of them would attack her and probably kill her. So we're definitely going to want to use the Gay Bulg to just kill somebody, but maybe next turn. Like, if Fee kills one and Altina kills one next turn, there'll be 2 left, and even if they both tag Team Altina at that point, she won't die, I don't think. 32 damage times 2. No, she'd be fine. Yeah, she'll be close to death, but she'll be okay. Okay, we got a plan. The only thing we need to do is make sure we're close enough to hit them next turn. So we'll just keep these guys close together. Okay. I think we'll be able to pull this one off. Not too hard. Now, if we'd started with Altina and Fee, like, way over here, I don't know if we would have had necessarily enough time to save these kids, but this should work out. Meanwhile, now we gotta be careful, because if we move forward even 1 tile, we'll pull the cav, unless that's what we want to do. It's probably, if we can kill these 4 guys, that's fine. They're not going to be that hard. The only advantage these guys have is they can hit us and canto away and get another attack in. But... Alright, we're going to start with Lester, because he's in a position to not take any counterattack damage. And then I can get him out of the way. Good job, Lester. HP, luck, and resistance. Is this our first character to cap their luck? Our one and only luck capper? That's pretty cool. I mean, luck is not the most useful stat, because there's not a lot of enemies that get crit. And I don't know if luck even prevents crit. Like, no, I don't think it even does. Like, in other Fire Emblem games, luck is... This would be like minus 30% to crit, which is like minus 1 killer weapon. But it doesn't work like that. So luck is just a small amount of hit and avoid, I think. Still, you know. So if I don't want to draw this mage group, we have to not go past this tile. But we could stand here, but that'll be in range of the bow guy. Yeah, because he can get to here. So it's still not really good for my mages to move up there, or like any of my foot units. We still kind of want to hit and retreat. Well, you know, Johan, you're getting a lot of good use today. 1936. He actually doesn't even get a kill here. Even if he gets 4 attacks, no kill. Oh, wait, never mind. Math. If he gets 4 attacks, he gets the kill. Exactly. I said that. That's what I said. HP, strength, and speed. Those were the perfect stats I would have wanted him to get. Alright, well, he's been doing fine. We're going to leave him up front, mostly. Johan, you know what? I was giving you a bad time. I gave you that pursuit band and the speed ring, and it's working out. It's working out. You know, he's got 42 kills on this Brave Axe. If I could just focus on him a little bit more, we could get him to critical stage, which is really good. And that would, like, his strength isn't super impressive, but with critical Brave Axe, that would be amazing. So, you know, he's the only one that can really use the Brave Axe. Maybe I'll focus on it a little bit. Alright, who's next? We got Brave Lance. This would be good for, like, Arthur. Just crushing these guys. Do I need to use the Thoron? 42. Not really. 36. No. If I use this one, we'll need an adept or something. Or a crit. So we'll go with, you know, Ode to Azel, the Fire Mage from Gen 1, Arthur's father. We'll use his tome, because it's in memory of one of the fallen comrades from Arvis's. It's also Arvis's little brother or something. Also murdered in the attack on Sigurd. I feel like all of Azel's children should have something to say, right? Anyone with Vala bloodline should be like, look, dude, we're family, technically. You killed my father. Prepare to die, right? Alright, and then Selef. I mean, sheesh. I almost feel bad putting more kills on the Silver Sword. Almost. We didn't even get a crit. I was expecting, we had like 50% crit. You failed me. Well, Nana could get to level cap. Dermot's already level capped. Finn doesn't even care. Oifi. Ares. Oh yeah, Ares. Perfect. This is actually better than getting a kill with Selef. And that's exactly enough damage if I did my math in my head in a second correctly. Perfect. Sometimes my math works out. Just, next time someone dies and blue math is wrong, don't yell at me. Alright, so now Selef will be in range of not the mage, not even close, but, oh, not this guy either. Okay, that's fine. We can dance Lester and put him in range, and that'll draw all these guys down. Yeah, that's totally fine. Is there anyone else we want to move forward? Lester doesn't have, like, a girlfriend or anything. We'll have this tile. So we'll move Dermot a little bit closer, because he'd provide support, and then Nana will provide support, and then Selef will provide support. Okay. Everyone else is just getting in the way, mostly. It's pretty much the name of the game at this point. You know what? I'm happy. This episode, we got to see Lester and Johan. Two characters I haven't used a whole lot, and I kind of been smack-talking a little bit. Axe guys, archer guys, they haven't had a whole lot of good use this game. It's nice to see them get a chance, right? I know we lean pretty heavy on certain characters with brave swords, or silver swords with crit, or flyers that just kill everything. It's nice to see some other people do well. Also, Corpora basically is back in town. We could probably get him a level up now if someone needs healing. Shannon could get some healing. Let's do that. I feel like Carper's just been walking across the entire map being like, guys, wait for me, guys! I just joined the army, I don't have a horse! Now, if he promotes into like a troubadour and gets a or a Valkyrie or whatever they call them in the other games, and suddenly he can horse heal, man, that'd be great. You're fine. I'm just looking for anyone that needs healing for later. Okay, well that's enough for this episode. I'm gonna end it here. I'll show you what happens next time. Thanks for watching. I'll almost certainly we'll be conquering Chalfie next episode. So look forward to that. Start thinking about what we're gonna get from Paulmark and the 500 experience sitting over there. 500 experience. I wonder who needs that. Maybe Patty. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure that out. And yeah, we're gonna finally defeat Arvis and win the game. Don't mind that his son is the evil god of Loptir. We're actually getting revenge on Generation 1 at long last. And just to summarize, I do feel a little bit of sympathy for Arvis, but only a tiny little bit because most of his failings were of his own design. He made an alliance with some clearly evil bishops, and connived and lied and cheated his way to power. He might not have known that Deirdre was originally Sigurd's wife, but he might have. I'm not sure if that's totally clear. He wouldn't even let Deirdre talk to Sigurd, so it seems like he probably knew what was going on. And then he killed them all in a terrible betrayal and stole his rival's wife. I mean, they say they're in love. I don't know, maybe. I guess they wiped Deirdre's memory, so maybe she fell in love with Arvis, but I don't know. She had 2 kids. One of her kids killed her and is trying to kill the other daughter. It's pretty bad. It's pretty rude. So, I mean, he's kind of is getting what's coming to him, kind of thing. Still, one of the better villains for sure, especially in a Super Nintendo Fire Emblem. And if you compare it to like the Game Boy Advance stories, whew, this is way better. Anyway, good times, good chat. I'll see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.